What's up, guys and guyettes? Welcome to Big Willie G's porn parody review. I just watched the Axel Braun porn parody. Insert your own image of the cover picture there. It was what you expect from porn film, porn parody. There was a lot of sex, there was some parody scenes, but it was fucking hilarious. There were moments. It had me laugh out loud 4 times, and one of those was a proper gut-busting belly laugh. I was laughing for a good 10 seconds after that one. It all starts out fairly mundane, like you saw in the trailer. Theirs is asleep, and she's having quite a saucy dream. So she wakes up, goes and wakes up Yon Rog for a training session. They joke about, train a bit, as you'd expect. She gets her tits out, then next thing you know he's eating her out. Followed by obviously some dick sucking. Then he fucks her up the arse. Doesn't touch her pussy, just fucks her up the arse. Which is always fun to see. But it's for me anyway. Not particularly good sex scene, but yeah, it was okay. After that, she goes off on a mission to fly somewhere to do something. There's some good parody scenes about. I think it was earlier than that, which she said, "Look, I'm not Brie Larson," which I thought was pretty funny. He said something about showing emotion, and she said, "I'm not Brie Larson." That made me chuckle. That was one of the times I laughed out loud. Yeah, anyway, then she goes off and flies to do some mission, and she gets shot down by the Skrulls. Like in the original film, you see her hung upside down with a laser beam things going into her head. But obviously, this time in her head, you're seeing sex scenes. Then there was no real connection here, but the next thing you know, she's sucking off 2 Skrull guys, which is all very amusing. It's good to see if you like that sort of thing. But the weird bit was, after they both jizzed all over her tits, they fell down and couldn't move, which was convenient, I suppose. Made it easy for her to escape, as did the huge great sign that said "Escape Pod." That away. You saw that in the trailer. It's mildly amusing. So you get her flying away in that. Then she's talking to, she contacts Space Command. There's another bit of parody of taking the piss out of the film. Then she crash lands on Earth, and you meet the black guy that you saw in the trailer. Except this time he's got a Jerry curl wig on, and he's giving it the full Samuel L. Jackson in Pulp Fiction. So she contacts Star Command again. This was a good one, actually. He's like, "Yeah, sorry, you've crossed over into genres. You're now in 90s pop culture movies. You're now in 90s buddy cop movie. You're going to have to wait until the 3rd act until we can get you back into the superhero genre," which is basically what happened in the film, which is why it made me laugh. So, she shoots out his eye, actually. That's how he gets the eye patch in this. She gives him one of her photon blast things, and he takes it in the eye. She tells him he has to take off the wig and get an eye patch so he looks more like Nick Fury we know. Then they get in a car and drive up to Monica Rambeau's. Not Monica Rambeau, Maria Rambeau's. Which is across the country, 3,000 miles away. So she says, "Oh, I can make that fun for you," and sucks his dick the entire way there. Turns up at the house. Then the reason I said Monica is because you find out Monica's there, as she should have been in the film. He's saying, yeah, my mum was Maria and she's dead. But she is Captain Marvel too. She's the black one. I think it was a good one. I don't know. I don't know comics. I don't fucking care. So they have a competition to decide who gets to keep the name Captain Marvel and whose name should be changed to Photon or something. And obviously the way they do it is they decide whoever comes first has to change their name. So they have a bit of a leisure session, and fuck me sideways, can that black girl squirt? I have never seen so much liquid come out of a pussy in my life. It was fucking everywhere. It was squirting out like a fucking Sistine fountain. Not Sistine, some fucking fountain, I don't know. I was going to say Sistine Chapel then, but that's not a fountain. Anyway, so she changes her name. It's all fun and games. Then, oddly, as you saw in the trailer, Deadpool turns up. And so does Jean Grey. So they fuck Deadpool. And that's the end of the film. The sex was, if you like plain sort of vanilla sex, it was okay. It's nothing special. They kept costumes on the whole time. You literally never saw any of the girls naked. They just had the split down the crotch that opened up so they could get fucked. And Captain Marvel had things where she could, basically lashes where she could uncover her tits. So yeah, the sex wasn't very interesting, but the rest of it I genuinely enjoyed watching. I really did. It was a lot of fun. Even the bits that were just silly and not parody bits particularly, they were fun. Just silly fun. So if you like porn parodies, go for it. You'll get a few good laughs out of it. If not, fuck it. Oh, before I go, you might wonder, this hat. I thought this hat would be particularly special, particularly suitable for this film review. God, I really need to learn how to edit. This hat will be particularly suitable for this film review because I got given this hat by a prostitute in Amsterdam. Because I'm just that special. Bye.